so much, gracias. We're gonna take you back in history. Remember that song? Yes, sir. Some noise, y'all, Texas. That's back when I used to play with Eddie Gonzalez, when I used to wear black gloves. In 1999, you know, Grupo Vida and Eddie Gonzalez went their own way. And we did this song. Para todos ustedes, tenemos unos 20-50. We're gonna do the last song, algo así, a song I wrote on Tejas Records that put Grupo Vida on the map. I wrote this song on my front porch para todos ustedes. Sin huevo. Lo he vivido sin buenas condiciones. Y a mi corazón lo llevo pedazos. Y si me voy
but everybody gets hugs afterwards. If I can get the two of them to hug, I'll be real happy. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to acknowledge the broadcasting. Broadcasting, as you know, and you both ladies have multiple albums to your credit. You can make all the fine albums in the world, but if you do not have a DJ out there broadcasting your music, it just pretty much is a great work left unheard. So we're inducting 3 broadcasters this year. I will announce one, Veronique will announce the other, and Hilda will announce the third. When you hear your name, if you are one of the ones inducted, or if you are representing one of the ones who are inducted, please make your way up front so that we can do this in a professional manner and we've got a lot of awards tonight and each one is very worthy. So as I say the name, please come up so we'll be ready to get your acceptance speech. Broadcasting number 1, Joe F. Carrion Jr. He started his career, wow, he's got a fan base. He started his career in 1963 playing keyboards with Little Ray and the Highlights from Port Lavaca, Texas. He performed with Little Joe and the Latin Airs, Sonny and the Sunliners, Roy Montelogo y su orquesta, and other Tejano artists. Alice holds a special place in his career because in the late 60s is where he recorded his first 2 songs entitled Amorcito Corazón and La Que Se Fue with Roberto Sustia at the studios of Ideal Records. He has worked at the following radio stations: KFLZ in Bishop, Texas, KMXO in Merkel, Texas, KEDA Radio Jalapeno in San Antonio, KLUB in Victoria, and he has recently started his internet radio career with Picante Radio in 2014. He purchased his own domain, musicatejana.com, which is a totally internet radio station located out of Houston, Texas. Joe Carrion, welcome to the class of 2017. Ms. Veronique will announce the next recipient.
Of course, I am honored not only to be here as a new and upcoming star, but also to be able to induct this gentleman who I have met multiple times at so many different events here in the Tejano music industry, Henry Pepsi Pena. Henry is best known as Henry Pepsi Pena, a radio and TV personality from 1964 to the present time. By the time he was 13 years old, he was determined to be in the entertainment business. As a junior in high school, he was working KUKA as an air personality on the Top Teen Tune Show. In 1966, fresh out of high school, at 19 years old, he started radio sales during days between his morning and afternoon drive shows, and eventually became sales manager and program director for KUKA. In 1969, the owners of the Pepsi Cola Bottling Company were looking for a local personality to endorse a national product, and Henry got the call, and the Pepsi Pena Show was born and ran from 1970 to 1972. He has also had another TV show in Houston named Henry Pena y las Estrellas from from 1974 to 1976. In 2015, Henry is the owner and executive producer of the nationally syndicated San Antonio Oldies radio show, which runs locally on KEDA Radio and Classic Hits 96.9, and 25 other affiliates throughout the country. So please give a warm round of applause to Henry Pepsi Pena.
Our next inductee for broadcasting, Mr. Joe Pepe Sanchez. Before beginning his broadcasting career at KEDA Radio Jalapeno with the Davila family for 22 years, Joe used to MC dances at nightclubs. Joe became part of TTMA under the direction of Albert Esquivel and Oscar Lawson. But after they left, Joe and Gilbert Escobedo kept it up and then joined Rudy Trevino, and that's how the Tejano Music Awards got started in 1980. Through the years while working at KEDA, Joe has helped a lot of bands, groups, and conjuntos by giving their music a chance on the radio. By giving these bands a chance, these bands got booked and played for promoters like Arturo Villarreal and Delmiro Garcia, who are two of the biggest in San Antonio. Still to this day, Joe continues to help bands and conjuntos by promoting their music through his mobile DJ Tejas Music Entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Mr. Joe Pepe Sanchez.
Joe Carillon.
Good evening. Alice has a very special place in my heart, in my musical career. As was mentioned before, I recorded my first song right here, Disco Sitial, con el señor Armando Marroquín Sr. That particular record was released under the label Buena Suerte Records. You might recognize the owner. He's a redneck Mexican boy from Temple, Texas, known as Jose Maria de Leon Hernandez. That same year, I was 21 years old and member of Roberto Sosteite's orquesta. We played with Carlos Guzman y Los Fabulosos Cuatro at the High Hole Ballroom. By coincidence, or luck, we were both bands were staying at the same hotel. As you know, cuando se juntan los músicos, you gotta have, you had Carlos Guzman, Roberto Sosteita, also Mel Villarreal, and Snowball, Ramiro de la Cruz, singing. And of course we had a couple of cases of refreshments to go along with that. About 4 o'clock in the morning, a gentleman walked in and he went around shaking everybody's hand. When he came up to me, he shook my hand and he said, "Mi nombre es Valdemar Huerta. Pero estos músicos," and I want to be polite, that's not the word he used, but you can imagine what he said. No, I'm Freddie Fender. He said, "Pero estos músicos me llaman a mí Freddie Fender." And it's just ironic that a través de los años, the amount of history that was assembled in that one room, that one night. In 1974, I started my radio career at radio station KGUL in Port Lavaca. Like was previously mentioned, I did work with Mr. Joe Cisneros, con La Capirucha, Humberto Lozano Lopez, Johnny Canales, Adán de la Rosa, Jerry Trevino, Martín Martínez, El Chori Macías, y El Gritón de Robe. This was a team that was assembled there at Radio Que Feliz. And also, now that I have my own